Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing some Battlefleet Gothic Armada II. We're starting a campaign today. I did a poll in my Discord channel, and Tyranids won by 1 vote. Yeah, it was very close between them and Necrons. So, what I'm going to do is we're doing on hard mode. That's right, we're putting on hard mode. If it turns out that's too difficult and we fail in, a few episodes, then so be it. We'll just start another campaign. We'll just do the Necron one then. And if we do manage to survive on the highest difficulty, then brilliant, I get to show off. So either way, it'll be a lot more tense and interesting, because it'll be hard, apparently. Honestly, I've played probably a couple hours of this campaign already on hard, and it doesn't seem that difficult. I think they need another difficulty setting for, like, super hard, just to make it more interesting, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just mess up, maybe I got lucky the first time I went through this, just to make sure everything was working, because that was a big risk for me. The beta was a little bit iffy. Campaign tended to be alright. It's more multiplayer. It was very iffy with, awful connections and things. A lot of crashes. But I wanted to make sure that the campaign was good before I started recording it, because otherwise it's just rubbish, isn't it? So anyway, we're going to play the campaign. Also, mission type. This is something that they added because people were demanding it. It was domination. Usually was the only game mode in the campaign. It was always the capture points thing. But now you can actually just set it to just basically a deathmatch. The two fleets enter and they have to destroy each other. Or you can just have it random, so I quite like that. So each mission will be a little bit different, which is kind of nice. So I like that. I like that a lot. Also, I'm not going to get into all the Tyranid stuff, what it is. We'll figure it out as we go along. It's pretty straightforward. I'll explain things as we come across it to the best of my ability. So should be fun. So let's do it. Let's play the campaign.
The Tyranids, the great devourer. In all the stars, there has never been a Xenos race more inimical to the survival of mankind. Indeed, they are the bane of all other life. Their origins are but poorly understood, the stuff of rumor and supposition and nightmare. The adepts of Mars believe that a single unknowable consciousness guides the Hive Fleets about their voracious purpose. This consciousness knows only unquenchable hunger. Hive ships serve as synapse nodes, spreading the influence of the Tyranid hive mind across the stars. Such is the hive mind's suffocating will that the warp is distorted for light years around. Confusion and terror spread before the hive fleets advance, as dreams darken and madness spreads. As the hive fleets advance, the suffocating embrace quenches the Emperor's light and drowns doomed worlds in psychic shadow. But the greatest threat comes from within. Foul creatures known as gene stealers infiltrate unvigilant worlds. A patriarch arises from the population's subverted flesh and projects a psychic beacon to draw the Hive Fleet ever closer. As the gene stealer cult grows in power, they emerge from the shadows of their benighted world. Civil war rages, shaking the planet asunder. Then the skies darken with spores and the Hive Fleet's voracious tendrils. The cultists exult at the fulfillment of prophecy and their ascension into the light. Their delusions die with them. There are many Hive Fleets, each but a facet of the immeasurable Tyranid threat. Leviathan is the greatest, and has wrought ruin on a scale never before witnessed. Though the great rift arising from Cadia's ruin has severed many of Leviathan's tendrils, many more remain. Even now, one is surging towards the Eye of Terror.
Pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. I love that you see the, you know, the tendrils initially, and you're like, oh yeah, whatever, you know, it's fine, you know, going through space, until you realise the scale of it. We're like, oh, that's a galaxy. Oh, that's our galaxy. Oh, we're really screwed, aren't we? But of course we are the Tyranids, so nom 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 nom.
Unidentified signals approaching, Admiral.
My thanks, Admiral Spire, for bringing more souls to feed the grandfather's cauldron.
This little Nurgle moustache.
I need no support to crush the likes of you. Magos, identify those ships.
No! Those aren't Imperial!
Kaboom!
All hands, stand to battle stations.
That guy's pretty deluded to think, like, yay, more Imperials! I can kill more Imperials! You couldn't even kill those! Anyway, we're up against Spire. Spire is the hero of the Imperial campaign. He's the main character. He's also the main character of the campaign in Battlefleet Gothic 1, which I barely played any of, but, you know, he was there. And, do I need to be charging out like a lunatic like this? Probably not. But, it's fine. We'll do it anyway. So, everyone, attack the thing. Attaboy.
Have you a reading on our newcomers?
Auspex confirms Tyranid vessels. Vanguard configuration.
Tyranids.
Oh no. Shoot him down, shoot him down. Shoot it. No.
Vessels inbound.
Fine.
Naturally. Likely there's an entire hive fleet close by.
Yeah,
All vessels engaged.
pretty likely.
But keep your distance, or you'll be torn apart.
Alright. Come on, kids. Let's gobble up some tasty Imperials. Nom 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 nom. So, sorry, Spire. I'm gonna do my best to eat you. Sorry. Let's just get rid of him.
Heavily damaged. Reading cataclysmic structural failings in all forward sections.
Yeah,
Fight on.
sounds about
We
right.
cannot let them triumph.
Oh.
They've already won.
Here we are.
Piling death on top of disaster.
You are correct, Commodore. Damn your eyes. Abandon ship.
Whoops.
May the Emperor prove merciful.
Let's go to 0. Let's just try and eat them. You, stop it. Get some shields back, please. Hey, you guys got any boarding actions, maybe? That could be fun. Let's finish him off. He's barely got any troops left. But apparently he has enough troops left, which is annoying. He's probably going to shoot down a lot of these torpedoes, but... Oh, no, I hit him. There we go. Sorry, Spire. Sorry, buddy. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. He might try and blow that up. We'll keep an eye out. So, yeah, keep chewing on them. Pretty stances, huh? It's the tutorial mission. It doesn't even matter. So, yeah, Tyranids are gorgeous looking. I love them. I think they are absolutely terrifying. And, oh dear. Yippee! There we go. And nothing. Lovely. Oh, that's
This is
it.
Admiral Spire to all Imperial vessels. The righteous protector is lost.
Yeah, it is.
We have encountered a Tyranid hive fleet. Impossible as it seems, our situation has grown worse. I declare a Category Abraxas Maxima alert. All able vessels to regroup at Bellis Corona. The Imperium will prevail.
Yay, we win.
Admiral Spire, certain rumors have reached my ears. Have you a report for me?
Only that these rumors are likely true. There are Tyranids at Laurentix. The righteous protector is gone. And I fear this is but the start.
I see.
I have the matter in hand. As soon as I can requisition an operational ship, I'll see the swarms destroyed.
Be not so easily distracted from your goal. A ship you shall have, but the chaos threat at Cadia remains your focus. Am I understood?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Lord Inquisitor, our forward explorers have located a Tyranid biovessel.
Not very impressive. There is no shortage of such at present.
Confirmed. However, this organism is unlike any other so far encountered. If dissected, the results will prove valuable.
And the disruption to the Hive fleet. Very well. Order your excursion. I shall see that it is reinforced.
Acknowledged.
So what's kind of cool is with this campaign, obviously the Tyranids they're not really one to chat. They're not really one to, you know, have idle chatter. So no, you kind of hear what you're up to through everybody else, which is interesting. So you're reacting to the Imperials here, you know. They'll be discussing stuff, and you'll hear their plans and why you should care about each mission. Because, yeah, you're trying to destroy everything because you're hungry, and that's basically how Tyranids work. They do everything because they're hungry. Which is pretty gross. So anyway, yes, with the help of the Inquisition, Magos Numerian has located and sent fleets to kill and dissect the Ancient One, the mothership entity relaying the Hive Mind's orders to all Tyranid vessels in the Aegis Ocularis. Should it be destroyed, the Tyranids would return to an unorganized, feral, and vulnerable state. They will prevent this at all costs. They really will. They really will. So, what can I do here? So I can get a gestation nest, which will let me build new ships, but I actually like doing that here because that's got 3 pips instead of 2, which I think makes it better. I think. Hard to tell. So here, I might just go for more ink. Actually, it's in the middle, so I'll probably do the regeneration. So I'll get that after I do this mission, because right now, all this stuff is getting devoured, which is kind of nice. So any new system you come to, this is your main source of income, basically. So once this place gets eaten, I'm going to get 1,400 of, well, money. You know, whatever the money is. For us, it's biomass, I suppose. So, kind of cool. And these are my ships. These are my ships for now. So, I should probably send these guys in to get some work done. So, let's see. I want to do that mission. And what else is kicking around? Yeah, I guess I'll just go straight for it, huh? There's not really much else to do. So, let's get these guys involved. And let's just do the mission straight away. So, that's just same blurb as before. And we will get... so it says our leadership as well. So that's a morale, basically. We're up against something, but we don't know. These are the fleets we're going to have. And we're going to have an extra surprise as well, which is fun. I really like this first mission. It really... It's a great setup for just like, oh, hey, you're playing a Tyranid campaign. Boom, we got you back. So we'll see how it goes.
The Imperium of Man. A galaxy-spanning empire in decline. Once, humanity stood on the brink of taming the stars. A golden age of light and glory beckoned. But men have ever been prone to temptation and lured to stubborn pride. Now the Space Marines, intended as the vanguard of mankind's ascension, fight ceaselessly to prevent their father's work sliding into ruin. The Adeptus Mechanicus, custodians of wondrous technology, take to the stars in hope of unearthing lost secrets from the very darkest of ages, and to impose the Omnissiah's will upon a scattered galaxy. But nowhere is the Imperium's might more plainly seen than in the vessels of its star-spanning navy. As war rages, colossal warships slip anchor to smite the foe with the righteous fury of the faithful. Such vessels are both Imperium's stalwart shield and gleaming spear, shining in the impenetrable dark of space. It takes more than a man to command such a warship. It takes a hero, strong in will and unflinching of purpose. Without such heroes, the Emperor's light would surely wane. Admiral Spire is one such hero, forged in the hallways of the vaunted Schola Progenium, tempered in the cursed days of Abaddon's 12th Black Crusade. Long has he been lost, but now, freed from the Immaterium's clutches, he returns to shed his blood in the Emperor's cause once more. Any who seek to sweep mankind from the stars must first reckon with Spire. Many have sought his head. All have failed. But one hero alone may not be enough to change the Imperium's fortunes. It will take thousands, even millions, for mankind to reclaim its footing in the Eye of Terror's gaping maw. And millions more to hold it. Such a task will not be easy. Cadia is demon-hunted rubble, and the Imperium itself is scarred, torn in two by the cicatrix maledictum. But it is the nature of heroes to triumph in adversity, and of faith to flourish in the dark.
Give thanks to the Omnissiah for our timely arrival. This Ancient One is deep in a consumption cycle and vulnerable. Recommend entrapment formation. We will weaken the Ancient One's defenses and neutralize its escort fleet. I concur. We will gather the fragments for analysis once the battle is ended.
Very well, but act swiftly. Even now, there may be reinforcements inbound.
There are.
Engaging armaments. Prioritizing kill sequence.
What the? That was unusual. Oh, it's because I'm positioning my fleet right now. Whoops, it's the deployment phase. Thought, well, he's moving strangely. Woo! Good times. Anyway, yeah, so my fleet's over here. Which, you know, fine, I guess. Whatever. Let's just line him up. Cool. I guess, don't know. Just go with, let's go brace for impact. You, brace for impact, so you take less damage while I'm waiting for the other guys to come in. It's all good. So, yeah, so let's do it. One thing's kind of cool, I didn't want to mention during the cutscene, is I like how they introduce every faction and kind of what they're trying to achieve during the course of the campaign. Because all the campaigns happen at the same time, you know. So it's kind of cool to see just how it works. So let's get these guys moving nice and quick straight away, because I want them to catch up to my boy here. You can see he starts off very damaged, but he's a big lad. He is a big lad. The lighting's amazing, but I really hate when stuff is really in shadow, because you don't really get to see the whatever it is in all its glory, which is kind of sad. But yeah, this thing's terrifying. This thing's terrifying. He's got a lot of fun toys too. He can't do the quick maneuver though, which means he can't just spin around all the time. So yeah, he's dead. Cool. And let's get some of my harpy swarms to protect me against enemy fighters. And let's hit this guy with the dual cannon. We'll use the Ancient Psychic Scream, which basically lowers leadership to 0. All of this stuff will mutiny, but it's like a gigantic bomb, as you can see. It's got a charge. The circle has to hit the other circle for it to work. So. And tasty. Very tasty. Yep, frigates going down. Of course they are. Ah, excellent. He's joined. Okay, let's shout at him with the dual cannon. Blah. No, he's mutinied. He's mutinied. Good news. Don't worry, guys. There will be more. Dual cannon. Blah. Also, nom nom nom.
Larry, where are you? We must combine fire and rain the Emperor's fury down upon the abomination.
Sorry guys, we're a bit late.
Our real space re-entry was misaligned. Closing on your position now.
Faster! We must not fail!
Yeah, buddy, I think it's a little late for you. Yeah.
Gun services uploading bombardment protocols.
Let's get more swarms to protect him. These guys. Oh, okay. So we'll go over here then. Let's board one of these guys. I don't know who. Let's go for that one. He's on fire. He's probably gonna just get destroyed in a second anyway. But drifting hard. So you lot, start taking these guys out, huh? What you reckon? What you reckon? Maybe I should just come over here, so I've got this guy backing me up, rather than fighting these guys on my own. Might be better, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Let's come over here. So you start taking out those escorts, guys. And you can start heading over here. Attaboy. Attaboy. So, how many harpy swords do I have? Only 6 per squadron. It's not great. Not great carrier, this one. Not a great carrier, but we'll try. Try and hit him. Yep, more exploding. Gotta love some good exploding. That's nice. I like to see it. I've got Void Lurker on this guy, don't I? Cool. And, oh, the spiky carapace. I love that ability too. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't like these guys' chances. Oh, I got the Wrecking Biomorph Ball. That's also a lovely ability. Oh. Come on, lads. Wow, look at all our fighters flying about. And, come on, fight again with the dual cannon. And, come on, buddy, keep turning. Blah! And that's water. Q. Alright, he's basically gonna get wiped out, so that's fine. There's the mutiny. Cool. So let's get him over here. You can keep moving. Now if we can turn him around, we can board him, which will definitely slow him down. We use the spikes. Lovely. Yep, this is going well. I guess use the Ancient Psychic Scream again. Get some fighters on. Nope, he's gone.
Damage patterns fall within expected parameters.
Fair enough.
Intensify
There they go. Oh, he's still here.
Abomination destroyed. Batteries at maximum.
Get some fighters on him for no particular reason. And Hook Tentacle. Mine. He's mine. So is that it? Is that it? Oh, no, more on their way. Where from? Over here. Cool. Facing the right way. Good. So you guys, let's line up. And he's in the way of his Wrecking Ball, which is very sad. Ah, good. Let's get this guy with the, whatever this thing's called again. Dual Cannon. That's the one. So good. So good. This is why would they stand in front of this. Let's board him. Good news. Brain damaged, but hey, that's fine. You know, whatever. It's all good. And let's bonk him out of the way. Yep, that's done. And Void Lurker. Let's move him over there. Get some more fighters on this guy. Let's board this guy. He's probably dealt with. He's mutinied. Yep, Drifting Hulk. Perfect. Nice. Oh, not getting a great line here, but it looks like he's running into me, which is perfect. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. So, let's get some more boarding actions. And, oh my. He's going to take the brunt of that, unfortunately. But then their own guys are going to get hit by it, which is pretty funny. Yeah, that was a bit dumb, wasn't it, buddy? That was a bit dumb. So let's start attacking him. You keep chasing. Attaboy. Good, good, good. Cool. Try and get him out of the way. Still hot on his heels. Get some turrets on him. Losing some troops, but I've got quite a few. Quite a few with this thing. So, feed a tentacle. Get that on him. And you... Nope, don't need more boarding parties. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, he's the one with that. Right, let's spin him around. And let's get him with the spiky carapace. Get him out of the way. And spiky carapace. I do love that ability. It's so good if you just hop in front of a load of like escorts, and you can just wipe them out straight away. It's pretty great. It is pretty great. Nope. This guy is far too slow, isn't he? It won't be long before he's dealt with, though. Oh, there we go. Let's wipe out the crew. Done. So, yeah. Seems to be going pretty well. God, he's terrifying. He's a big lad. And he's surrounded in harpies. Which also seem to be a lot bigger from that ship than other ships, which I think is pretty interesting. So. Drifting Hulk, huh? Get out of the way then. And dead. Oh, still an escort. Where did you come from? So I'll try to chase him. And, oh, another feeder tentacle, huh? Again with hook tentacle. Don't want him escaping. Cool. Good news. Throw some bombers at him, why not? Cool. Objective complete. We saved the disgusting hell monster. I mean, here's our disgusting hell monster. Why don't I keep these here the whole time? They don't need to be there. I mean, he did lose a big chunk out of the top of his head, but that's fine. He doesn't need the top of his head. He's a big boy. He'll do fine without it. So we won that. Didn't take a lot of damage either by the looks of it. Oh, he took a fair bit actually. Yeah, he took a fair bit. He'll be fine though. He'll be fine. They will repair. What's interesting is there's a quick repair for ships. You just spend some money and it just puts them up to full health. And it's quite cheap. But you don't get that on the higher difficulty. So I'm going to have to sit them somewhere for them to regenerate. Which means building buildings that actually help with repairing ships is more important. So it means you're kind of losing out on a building slot. And you need to make sure that they're in the right place to get the benefits of it. So it does sort of give you... I don't know, it means you have to use things a bit more tactically, which I like. I like that about the harder difficulty. I just think it's a shame that that's not the norm, because it's a bit cheaty, you know? It just makes one sort of building chain pointless if you're not playing on the highest difficulty, but oh well.
The task force has fallen silent. Projections indicate total destruction.
And this prized bio-vessel?
Totally fine.
It endures.
So much for the might of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Your scrabblings have placed Nemesis Tessera in jeopardy.
Excellent. So that says the exact same things it did before we started the mission, which I think is a shame. It would be nice to be, you know, Magos Numenarian was startled and eaten, you know, something like that. But it doesn't. It doesn't. So we got some extra resources for doing this, more renown, which is how you level up and you buy new sort of faction-wide abilities, I suppose. Resources, so yeah, biomass, so money, essentially. And we got a new fleet. So that's fun.
Inquisitor Darkhammer! Already Nemesis Tessera feels the claws of those monstrosities, and I find the Imperial Navy has abandoned us. Where is Admiral Spire?
On other duties. Duties, I might add, that are necessitated by a laxness of faith, by a lack of leadership from the Adeptus Ministorum.
Well, yes. One cannot hold heresy at bay without resource, Inquisitor.
Indeed. And it is so with the Tyranids. Gird your valor. Reinforcements are on the way. They will scour the sector of all infestation.
That guy's voice is fantastic. I love it. It's so good. I forgot to TiVo the final of Friends! What happens to Ross and Rachel? Ew! It's great. It's so good. So good. Right, so, these guys. What is happening? So here, I want to build a thingy. Over here, I want to... So, alright, I said thingy. I should be more... I should explain things, right? This is a place to build new ships, which is nice. It's sort of... I didn't mean to zoom out. This is where I am. This is the next place. So I'm here right now. Yeah, this is where you build new ships. And it works throughout all of these areas, I think. I don't think you have to actually go to this place. But anyway, that's it's a 3-notch thingy, which I think is better. I don't know, not particularly well explained. I think because it's 3 pips, then it's the third one there. So it's not an asteroid nest, it's not a moon nest, it's a planetoid nest, I assume. Anyway, this one. This is where I want them to double troop regeneration, because it's nice and central, and it'll be handy. So I'm going to do that. And it looks like I'm pretty broke, but this place will get eaten before long, you know. I'm going to get a load of resources for gobbling down all this stuff. So, cool. So let's move these guys back. I can't because they have 0 movement. That's their movement. I just attacked this place. If you do a battle, it goes to 0, by the way. You can move 2, usually, but if you move 1 and then do a battle, it just takes it down to 0. That's how that works. But this fleet's pretty good. I like this fleet. So, this Void Prowler, you can see it's got these little spiky bits on the front, rather than that sort of flat top. So basically they have big teeth. They can eat stuff. So they won't take any damage ramming things in the front. So if they charge into stuff, then yeah, that thing is going to hurt a lot more than they do. So that lets you do that, which is fun. So I like that a lot. It's a lot of fun with the Tyranids just ramming things. A lot of fun indeed. So, plenty of chaos knocking around here. There's some Imperial vessels and some more chaos, which we're going to have to nom through. But I think that's kind of going to be it for now. In terms of this move. So we're just going to go ahead and end turn. Not bad for a first turn, I think. Subiaco Diablo. Subiaco Diablo. Kima Lomas. Some cool places. Bellis Corona. Just beer. Just beer in here. That's all it is. Mexican beer. This is the Mexican beer cluster. Anyway. So these guys have movement again. So... and because they don't have a space station here, they haven't locked out one of my things. Because they haven't got mines, rather. I'm pretty sure it's mines lock out the first one. So we can place 3 fleets here. But there's always a cap in battles of how many fleets you can attack with. Well, how many ships are used, I guess. Which is really annoying. So you have to wait for a ship of yours to blow up before your reinforcements arrive. It's the same for your opponent, though. But it's kind of annoying. I wish that everything would just be in the fight at once. But I guess it's a nice way to, like, ease people in. Because that limit does increase as you play the game and you go up in renown. So it's a nice way to just sort of tease the learning curve, I suppose. It just makes it easier. So that's nice. So these guys do need to regenerate a little bit. They don't, so that's nice. Move everyone central for now. Let's see. So he will need to recover slightly, but he won't. So I'm thinking we buy a new ship. Let's see what's up for grabs. Always a real stutter when you click on that. It's really annoying. So I can't get any of these, which is kind of annoying. I can get these, though. I don't know why I can't get these. Oh, I need to be level 3. Okay, so my renown's not high enough yet. But I could maybe get another one of these, which would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I want to gobble things down. Actually, I think I've got better range, 9,000 compared to, yeah, 4,500. I mean, 15 damage, 2 attacks, that's 30 damage. A pop. Oh, that's 14 damage, so that's not actually all that different. This can't miss, though. And this can? Yes, this can. Interesting. It does set stuff on fire, though, if it gets a crit. But that reduces armor. So, I don't know. They've all got the massive maws, though, which is nice. But I do like these, the ramming ships. They're a lot of fun. So, I might get one of these. Screw it. We'll see how this goes. That way, I've got like a ramming ship in each of my fleets, well, except that one. But my 2 new fleets, well, my new fleet and this other one that I've just increased, they both have a ramming ship, which is nice. I like that. I'm not sure I want to attack these guys straight away, though, because I think they're going to attack each other. So I might just wait a turn, see what they do. Yeah, let's do that, maybe. And hopefully I will eat these guys. I think it's going down pretty quickly, so should be fine. We'll see what happens. Whose fault was it? Palatino's fault. Nice gulag there. Always friendly. The neighborhood gulag. Alright, turn 3. No one's really doing much. So maybe I should just go and attack these pesky Imperials. Oh, they've got a mine there now. Oh, great. That's annoying. It means basically with the capture points, those bases will fill up areas straight away, which is annoying. So you have to clear out the structures before you can take them on. I think I'll just go attack, though. I think I'll just go attack, see what happens. It'll be fine. Probably. Mostly. Leave him there for now. Let's launch the battle! Alright, so... they have a bit more strength than me. But I can ignore the defences till the end, so really I just have to fight these fleets. And I think there will be a cap to the amount that can come in. It can't actually be what this is. Yeah, maximum fleet value. Okay, there we go. So most of my fleet will be involved and very little of his will. So I'll be able to take them on one at a time, which is kind of nice. So, again, it just helps with the learning curve, I suppose. But I won't win this fight. I almost certainly won't win this fight, because it'll take so long to take out all of their vessels, if I can, that I'm kind of going to be screwed trying to capture the points. So it'll probably take 2 goes. But I won't lose any ships if, you know, I don't lose any in the battle. It's not like I lose, everyone's dead. It'll be fine. So I can attack once, weaken them, and then I can attack again, you know, later on. He looks so shouty. Here we are, Tyranids. Lovely. So no capture points, huh? It's just destroy everything. Which is sort of a shame, because it means I can't ambush any of them if they're just on a capture point. Which kind of sucks. But we'll see how it goes. So, what ships have I got? I've got 2 of the ramming ones. Cool. So I'm going to be playing this fairly aggressively. So let's put them all on brace for impact, because I want to take less damage overall, because I want to buy some time. So those are the defense platforms that usually... excuse me. Usually they'll be on capture points, but because there are no capture points, they're just here. What is going on there? That's cool. Is that just a bit of debris that one of these things happens to be inside of by accident? Or is this actually some sort of weird ball that they've somehow turned into a weapons platform? Because either way, that seems really cool. Probably just a happy mistake. So let's go over here. Annoyingly, they're probably going to make a beeline for this stuff. It might just come straight for me. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell right now. But we'll move along. Pew, 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 pew. So everyone can run ahead, because, I mean, by the time I need that ability again, I'm going to have it again. So, okay, does not just make a beeline for me. Seems like it, right? Yeah, so I can get them away from these. I can just deal with them later if need be. That would be good. Oh, also, these spiky carapaces, they are great for destroying this stuff, because it shoots spikes out on either side of it, and it does quite a lot of damage. So if you stand in the middle, you just go boom, 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 kill everything. It does a lot of damage. Really good against escorts, and really good against these things that are quite light. You know, they're quite easy to kill, these things. It's just that there's a lot of them, and they're usually on a capture point, so they're usually capturing stuff while you're having to deal with the enemy fleet. So they become a bit of a nuisance like that. But, yeah, just charging in with something that can wipe them out very quickly is super useful. Super useful. I imagine things like Nova Cannons are great for whittling them down too. But, yeah. Obviously I don't have Nova Cannons. I know. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? How are you so much slower? This one is so much slower than his friends. He's covered in... flies? Something. He's covered in something. You know what, I'm just going to group all these in one group, so if I click off, I can just grab them again quickly. Alright, still coming. Seems only like 4 ships though, but it could be some are escorts. And smaller. But hopefully, those are all some like fairly medium-sized ships, and later on it'll just be a case of finishing off a load of escorts. Because this initial attack has to be the one that does the most work, I think. God, you really are taking your time, huh? Pathetic. Alright, let's move in. Let's move in. So let's put his distance on 0, his distance on 0. So that way, if I tell them to attack something, they're just going to charge right at it. Alright, alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Alright, let's use... do I want to use Void Lurker and then use the Carapace now? Maybe. Maybe I do. That was a different ship. Of course it was. Alright, move him out of the way. You. Spiky Carapace! Told you it was good. Told you it was good. Alright. Feeder tentacles. Ton of boarding parties. Come on, one more boarding party, please. Okay, you go for him, you go for him. God, he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. I lost a ship, guys. I lost a ship. Oh. Ooh, he's got a dual cannon? Didn't even realise that. Bad. So good. So good. Okay, get some nice fires going. Thanks for blowing up all your own ships. It's good of you. Let's get feeder tentacle on him. Spiky carapace, do some extra damage there. And he's having a whale of a time. Let's use that swarm mutation to get his shields back up. And this guy does actually have some torpedoes, which is kind of cool. So keep going there. You just keep chasing them down. It's going great. It's going great, guys. You go for him. Let's use those torpedoes. Not sure I'm going to hit anything, but it's worth a try. Dual cannon. Sets things on fire some more. And let's see if we can't intercept this guy. Damn, missed. Fine. Alright, I want him to... No, I don't think he needs to get out of the way. Cool. So let's get some boarding crews on him. Yep, he's having a bad day. More fighters coming in though. Don't like those fighters. Don't like the look at them. So let's charge him in. Spiky carapace to finish him off. Cool, cool, cool. And yeah, just keep chewing on him, I guess. Yep, they're taking some damage too. So yeah, things are going well. Things are going well. Oh, and it's not a capture point one, so it doesn't even matter. Like, it's just sat there. I can just kill everything. There's no time limit, because, you know, they're not going to get to the point. It's just destroy everything. So, perfect. Really sad I lost that one ship, though. I did charge him in pretty stupidly. I thought he was the one with the spikes. So, he did get really caught unawares, and everyone else was still busy killing everything that was surrounding him, so I couldn't move everything onto the next lot of ships. So you've got to be careful when you have everything selected, because it will just show all the abilities available to everybody. So let's use that. Dual cannon. A lot of fires, so he's going to go soon. Oh, this is a bigger ship. No. So yeah, there's a carrier over here. There's a carrier. So speed that up. And there he is. So let's try and get him. Let's board him. Cool. Oh, and I got him with the bio-torpedoes. That's good news. He's trying to run silent. Don't think he's really going to plan right now. Truth be told. He's in the way of the other guys. And some of these. This is very annoying. It can be very annoying, the pathing. Because you get your own ships in the way of each other. Bear that in mind, though, if you're playing as something like the, you know, the Imperials against Tyranids, you can loiter amongst your own guys pretty well. Which is always lovely. Let's just push him out of the way. Cool. And, I got to go with the bio-torpedoes. So that ship was blown up. Now just this guy. Whenever you're ready. Oh, have I run out of spiky carapaces? Okay, so these platforms are going to be a bit harder to kill now. So that's a shame, I must say. Feeder tentacles. And troops are getting eaten. So that's what the feeder tentacles do. They eat all the troops. Cool. Well played, lads. Well played. Right, let's go for the next lot. By that I mean let's eat all these guys. Which I can't click on. I can click on him. That guy I can't click on because he's inside this thing. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a mistake. Yeah, he's definitely not supposed to be in there. I hope that means I can hit him. Because if not, that could be really bad. That could be really bad if I can't actually attack him. I hope that's not the case. let's just get them both ramming. Yeah, there's no other way to click on him. Oh my god, I don't think I can destroy that. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, he can't shoot out of it, I can't shoot into it. Although if I run into it, it might knock it out of the way. So I might have to try that. So let's see. Let's see what happens. I'll destroy the other stuff first, obviously. Then I'll worry about him. Because, I mean, he can't hit me, so... Yeah, and I can't hit him. Typical. Typical. Okay. Nice. Not half bad. Alright, keep going, lads. Keep going. Really? Alright then. Never mind. Didn't want you to hit it anyway. It's fine. Feed a tentacle. Please limit his ability to do much if the crew is dead. So, there we go. Losing some troops. Lovely. Don't need more boarding actions for these guys, unfortunately. God, I would not like to be that guy. I love that they actually chew. Pretty wonderful. Are you not getting there too? Alright. Fair enough. Next one. Next one. Oh, okay, and he can do this. Cool. And oh, that one is taking damage. I think it's because the macro cannons for Tyranids are just swarms. So he hasn't been able to shoot at us, but all the swarms of just creepy stuff sat around us was able to attack it because they don't abide by the same rules. It's just like a damage over time. So that's lucky. That's very lucky because I'm not sure we could have actually punched through that. That could have got us stuck in this mission forever. I might have had to have just quit, failed the mission, and then try it again, which would have sucked. But so that was fun. Right, so destroyed all their stuff. I did lose one of my stranglers though, which is sad. So I did lose one of my flagships. So I'm gonna have to promote somebody. I think. Well, I'll have to recruit a new general, essentially. A new admiral. Or captain. Whatever. I'll have to recruit another one. Alright, so this is going alright. Getting some levels on these guys. I don't really know how that works, particularly. With your, specific ships leveling up. But, cool. Renown rank's gone up. So my fleet capacity's gone up. I can command more fleets. And I also get an upgrade point. So let's spend one. So again, this is a pretty basic skill tree, to be honest. And yeah, I just chew, okay? Tutorial. So it's pretty straightforward. So rotation speed, stealth if you don't move. A lot of these are the same things that you could get as sort of abilities and upgrades and stuff in multiplayer. But it's not, because it's single player, because it's a campaign. So spasmic accretion. If you're in reload stance, shield regeneration is up. Not bad, but I never really use reload stance. Pressure spines, spore fields created by the spore explosion command, get extra scanning range. That basically is a self-destruct for escorts, which I don't necessarily want to do. Synaptic relay, ship is immune to morale loss. As long as a ship with synaptic control is on the battlefield, the morale value of any ally ship with synaptic link can't drop under 100. That applies to battle cruisers, which I don't really have any of, so that's a bit pointless at the moment. Body increases light critical damage regeneration speed by 50%, which is pretty good, because, yeah, Tyranids are weird. They don't have, like, a repair function. They just sort of heal their wounds over the course of the battle, which is pretty creepy, so making that faster is kind of nice. Get lightning strike. I don't feel I need that. That would get in the way of my boarding attacks, and because they've got nice 270 arc, you never really have a problem boarding ships, so I don't really need that. Predator instinct makes pyroacid weapons criticals better. Reduces 50% of the reload time of bioplasma and pyro acid weapons when the ships are in gas fields. Gas fields, guys, or asteroid fields. I don't know how long I'm going to loiter around in those. It's going to be quite aggressive. I don't think I'm just going to sit back and shoot people with bioplasma, but that might be worthwhile later. For now, I actually just think rotation speed. I know it's only 5%, but it's not bad, and... Ooh, Yeah, the rush maneuver. So that's the little speed boost you get. Reduced by 10% on the cooldown. That's kind of nice. So we'll just pick up stuff as we go. They're all quite small bonuses. So, you know. Or kind of situational, I suppose. So they both can't do anything. More Chaos ships loitering there. So let's see. Can I get him a new leader? Potentially. But no. What are my resources? 3. I have 3. 3. Okay. I think... Yeah, I think this will get devoured next turn. These are all turns. So 1, 2, 3. So I should get a load of cash in a second. And there's the friendly neighborhood gulag again. Turn 4. And yep, there we go. Yep, they got gobbled. They got gobbled good. And now I think reclamation pool, because that's going to put extra biomass production. You see I'm losing 77 per turn. Sure, I'm getting them in big chunks, but if I can offset some of that, I mean, I'll just make more money. As far as I can tell, all the upgrades I do to this, that's going to be active right at the end of the campaign, because you just take over more and more of these. So if we zoom out, so it just connects the dots, but I'm pretty sure you just keep each one as you go, and they stay in action, and possibly they get attacked again later on in the campaign. I don't know. I haven't got that far in one, but I'm pretty sure the upgrade you do at the start will carry over. Anyone who's played a lot more campaign than me and wants to say, you know, actually you lose them all, this is just level 1 and you'll have a whole new lot of systems, you know, let me know. But that's what I'm assuming early on, which is why I think these are always worthwhile, because 10 turns is paid for itself, right? And I don't need the other stuff because I already have those 2 other buildings in these 2 systems, so there's no point, you know, it's totally fine. So let's buy a thing. What do I like the look of? I do like the Void Prowlers with the, you know, the nom-nom thingies on them. That would be nice. Stranglers are also pretty good though. But, I don't know, I like ramming stuff. It's always a bit precarious. Let's see, he gets the Drool Cannon and Speedy Recovery. Speedy Recovery is pretty cool. Shield of the flagship is considered permanent for the next 10 seconds if shield has been damaged. This regeneration rate is multiplied by 10. That's cool. So get your shields back on a ship. Very handy if he's charging into combat like a lunatic. And so is the Drool Cannon. You can ram someone and then just slobber all over them. That seems really useful. So I think I'll go with this guy. Let's go with this guy. So there we go. I have a new ship now. And a new captain. So, good news. So, they're a bit injured. They're a bit injured. So, might just move this guy up there for now. Yeah, I might move him up there. Yeah, I'll just move everyone back. They've got 2 moves. No one's attacking me yet. Severity is still really low here. Oh yeah, when this fills up, the more it fills up, the more aggressive the enemies get. And if it fills up completely, you lose. So, you know. Yeah, it means you dragged your heels too much. They're ready for you. They're just going to wipe you out. So, next turn. Attacking each other yet? Guess not. It's a lot of ships. Alright then. Just move these both down here, and then just gobble up everything again. Worked out last time, so... might as well. Don't see why not. Also, we get this ability as well, which is kind of cool. So, seeing as I have quite a lot of money right now, I might go over here and start laying some of these. So, boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. What the hell? All of them. So this is hilarious. So you get different things happen. So there's bravery, which I'm pretty sure is like morale. You can break them quicker initially. So that's the Shadow of the Warp, which I guess is the psychic thing that eventually turns into Genestealer cults and stuff. It's kind of weird. I don't entirely know how it goes from psychic attacks to full-on Genestealers are running around a place and everyone's turning into weird hybrid human Genestealer monsters that go around and take over a planet. I don't know. But anyway, Genestealer cult's next, so that's cool. So enemy defense hull points in the system are reduced. So those little, you know, little sort of standing gun defenses they're going to have half health, so it's way easier to clear them out. Genestealer Patriarch, cool, so allows Tyranid fleets to move anywhere in the system, so for cheaper, which is nice. Also, Vanguard fleet spawns a Tyranid Vanguard fleet, so basically you just have 100 points of your own navy attack the place, so it helps weaken it a bit, weakens their navy. Last one though, Infested Space Hulk. A giant Space Hulk just gets pulled towards the planet and wipes everything out, and then you own it. So, kind of cool, and this just ticks up over time. So, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, you can see different amounts. So, each turn, so that's, turn 1. On turn 2, this will happen. Turn 3, it'll get to here. Turn 4, we'll get the bonus of that. Turn 5, 6, and 7, you get this. 8, 9, 10, 11, you get everything. So, it's kind of cool. It takes a while, but because we've got to deal with this stuff first, I might just get a load of free stuff by the time we get there, It means that there's a time limit to how long my enemies can actually last. So I like that. I think that's a fun idea. I think it's a very fun idea. But I might end up just being stupidly broke because I spent a load of money doing that. It's only 100 per system. It seems really cheap. Especially if it's systems that are really far away that you're not going to be able to reach for a while anyway. You may as well just do that. Because at the very least, it'll be easier to fight them when you get there. So, yeah, I guess that's that. So we're going to do this battle. And I think that'll be the end of this episode. But we're going to do this one last battle. Because I'd like to end on a battle. So we'll see how it goes. So, launch the battle!
"10,000 years have passed since the galaxy burned in the fires of the Horus Heresy. 10 millennia since the greatest of the Emperor's Primarchs fell into the grasp of eternal damnation and tore the galaxy asunder. Horus Lupercal may be dead, his body ashes, and his memory the stuff of a cursed legend, but the wounds he wrought yet gape in the hide of an embattled Imperium. For the battle against Chaos knows no end. Many of Horus' servants survived the civil wars, and they have not forgotten their defeat. When the War Master fell, they retreated to the Eye of Terror and waged battle anew. Greatest of these was Abaddon the Despoiler, Horus' greatest living heir. Abaddon took the title of War Master for his own, and embarked upon a long and bloody campaign to succeed where his fallen master had failed. 12 Black Crusades he launched against the Imperium of Man. 12 world-shattering campaigns to forever alter the balance of power. Now, as the millennium draws to a close, a vast armada of traitors slips its moorings as Abaddon launches his 13th and perhaps final strike. As the tide of chaos breaks against the Cadian Gate, the Imperium holds its breath. Faith alone cannot hold back these bleak waters. Only valor will serve.
Oh, here we are. Lovely. It's a very eerie looking place, isn't it? Ooh. Very spooky. All this green stuff is. Uranium? Maybe emeralds. Maybe it's actually lovely. Hard to tell. Maybe it's bioluminescent killing flowers. I don't know. We're gonna do stuff. That's right. So, yeah, there's a capture point one. I might just grab that and move forwards. Let's see how it goes. It's gonna brace for impact and ready up straight away. It's all good. So let's move in here nice and early. So that should cap rather fast. Keep going. Alright, stop. Keep going. Cool.
You have
wanted to make sure. I was a little bit, oh no, keep going. Shoot. Right, So I mean, they're capping that place. They've split up their fleet a little bit, which is nice. So, not really sure the best way to go. I might grab that one, and as they're trying to grab this one, I can intercept. But it will mean they'll have these two first. They'll probably come in together. So it might even be worth just sending them straight up to here. Because they're not going to camp out anymore, are they? So, we'll see. We'll go ahead and grab this one nice and quick. And you, the really slow escort. Like, seriously, this one is super slow. Looks cool, though. Ooh. It's like an artillery thing. So, gobbling up this one. And looks like these guys are coming straight for me. Good news. Let's go for them, then. Let's get rid of these guys nice and early. Annoyingly, it's chaos, so these guys have pretty good range, too. So once they do spot me, yeah, be a bit of a nuisance. But I won't be tripping over them so much if I'm just attacking one bunch. So, who has this one? So he's got that. Two of them have got that one, which is cool. So that is the Void Prowler, isn't it? So let's put him to 0. Let's put him to 0. And let's put him to 0.
Strategic area.
Cool. Alright. Come on, lads. Let's just send him in to scout. Perfect. Perfect. Don't know where he's going. Blah. Good news. Alright, let's get the feeder tentacles on him. Let's get the boarding crews on him. Let's board him too. Just sandwich in between these two. Let's use the swarm mutation. Let's give him invincible shields. Let's chase this guy down. So you, Drool Cannon. Blah. Good news. Very, very nice. And, oh, you've got to get out of there. Yeah, I don't like the look of this guy right now. He's having a bit of a tough one. I don't like him chasing either. Probably not a good idea, but nope, that worked out rather well. Good. Missed. Dagnabbit. Board him, because that'll basically wipe him out straight away. Got a load of torpedoes here, which would be nice to hit these guys with, so let's try that. Oh, those gonna hit anything. Oh, I'm gonna miss. Sad times. Alright, moving on. He's still being a pain. That guy's mutinied, so that's fine. Hit them with the spikes before charging in. Wonderful. You guys... yeah, we'll take out him. Hit him with the feeder tentacles. Let's drool on him, set him on fire. I love how drool will set things on fire. That's very satisfying. Love it. You need to start moving in some more. God, can you just get your shield back, please? So he's mutinied and mega on fire. This guy doesn't seem to know when to quit. And let's get everybody in. Good news. Let's make the shields indestructible. You keep chasing. Let's get a boarding crew in a second, but let's just spin quickly. Hit him with that. And let's hit him with one of these. Good news. And then drool all over him. Lovely. Okay, guys, come on now. Come on. That was probably a complete whiff. Whoops. Yep, he's going totally the other way. My bad. I'll just hit him with a whatever. It's fine. It's all good. Right, you go over there. Because there is an escort over there. Get him with that. Let's get him with that. Let's drool on him. Yeah, he's having a tough time. He's definitely having a tough time. Yeah, my Void Prowler. Oh, I hardly knew him. Where's that other guy gone? Oh, there's one. I think. Nope, that's just explosions. Maybe that's what I saw before. Yeah, I don't think there is anyone over there. Okay. Let's line this up. Good. Serves you right. Serves you right. Okay, see if we can't get him with the... Yep. Got him with the bio torpedoes. Wunderbar. Again, that's probably not going to hit, is it? No, not so much. Never mind. Let's get him. So things are going alright. So we're against, you know, overwhelming force, apparently. And spikes. And boarding party. And no, not yet. And no. And boarding party. And boarding party. All the boarding parties. Oh, he's still going? Are you done yet? You done? Alright, feed a tentacle, I guess. Might as well get them all. It's like Pokemon. Drifting hull. Atta boy. So, can you boost? You can. You're very hurt, though. Oof. That worked out. Let's get him over there. No! No, I lost him. Oh, my boy. Oh no. Well, that's made me sad. Damn it. Come back here, Chaos. Let's get shields up some more. Start nibbling on his bum. Chaos hate having their bum nibbled. Well, except Sinesh. They like that. Come on. You'd think this would be really bad for the Tyranids, just to be, like, jetted in the face like that. Also, I'm not liking that they are slightly quicker than me. But let's kill a load of their crew. Oh my god, how have you not killed him yet? Come on now. Thank you. Took your time, Jesus.
The enemy has accumulated 50%
Let's keep chasing him.
strategic points.
Nibble on his bum some more.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Give him the feeder tentacles. There's the hook tentacles. Probably won't do much, but it might allow this guy to catch up. Yeah, it did. Good. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Yippee! We win. Good news. Good news indeed. Victory! See, I'm happy with that. Lost a couple ships, but, you know, it's Tyranids. It's fine. Let's get more ships to gauge the odds. So I'm happy with the result. Got some more renown. Lovely. Oh. Both very good ships, though. So yeah, I definitely want more of them. Again, it's another captain I've lost. I have to recruit another captain. So that's a pity. But, it'll do. So, total now got. Our rank has gone up again. So, get bigger ships now, which is very cool. Our leadership's gone up, which is cool. So we'll have bigger fights now. Fleet capacity's gone up, so we have bigger ships and bigger fights. More upgrade points, more fleets. Just good news all round. So let's have a look. That only applies to level 2 ships, you see. So... that one seems good. Extra regeneration. I like that. And these are all pretty cool, but very Down to circumstance, really, whether or not you're going to see the benefit of them. Just down to a couple of escorts on that fleet. Not good. Not good. Glad he had some friends with him. Right, so that's this system basically dealt with. Just need to wipe out these Chaos guys. And then I'm good. Then I'm good to move on to the next area. So that's cool. What should I build here? So, Death World. Okay, no biomass world, so I'm just going to get stuff from it, it's fine. We'll get more biomass per turn. I'm just going to go with that. Same one with this one, we'll just get more biomass from there too. So I think that'll be it. So guys, this will be the episode, and stay tuned for the next one, I suppose. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing how far we can take this Tyranid campaign before the difficulty screws me. Or we might just win it. I don't know. We'll find out. So guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.